everyone, welcome back for a little TLC. So we are right in the thick of the Christmas season. Christmas is coming up on Friday. Folks have been putting up their decorations and their lights. I've seen a lot of holiday photos. So I wanted to take some time to talk about my personal beef with Santa Claus. Now, I believed in Santa Claus for a really long time, probably longer than normal. But if I'm being honest, the last couple of years of my belief were rooted in fear of a white man coming down the chimney and putting pepper in my eyes if he caught me awake. So I wanted to talk about beef with Santa Claus today. If you have small children or children who still believe in Santa Claus, do not let them watch this video because there are some spoilers. But yeah, let's get into it. All right, so my beef with Santa Claus, thing number one, and there's only like two things really, but thing number one is telling kids about Santa Claus is a lie. Like, we're literally lying to them. We spend a lot of time telling children that it's not okay to lie, that they should always tell the truth, but we have no problem lying or justifying our lie about these fictional characters. And it doesn't really just stop with Santa Claus. It could be anything like the Easter Bunny or the Tooth Fairy. And I just don't think that's right, because we are lying even though we tell our children that it's not okay for them to lie. I don't think that we should have to manipulate our children into behaving well by telling them that there's Santa Claus watching them, and if they're bad, they won't get any gifts. And I think we should be able to find other ways to appreciate seasons or any occasion that might come up without having to make up these fictional characters. So that's really my first problem with Santa Claus, is that it's a lie, or telling a story, if that sounds any better. And I just don't think that that's necessary. Secondly, my major beef with Santa Claus is that I don't think that Santa or a lot of the things that we do for Christmas actually have anything to do with the true reason for the season, which is celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. Most of the things we do are actually rooted in the commercialization of Christmas and not actually the birth of Jesus Christ. Now, before y'all get very smart, I know that Saint Nick was a real person, but let's not pretend like that's who we are talking about when we tell children about a man who goes around the world in one night delivering gifts to the good children and coal to the bad children, driving a sleigh that's pulled by reindeer. We are not talking about Saint Nick. We're talking about a fictional character. I don't know what our Christmas trees and our decorations and our lights and buying gifts that a lot of times put us into debt really have to do with the birth of Jesus Christ. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't think that Jesus pays any attention to those types of things or even really cares. When Jesus was born, it says that he was born in a lowly manger. Some translations say a barn or even a cave. I'm sure there was no well-decorated Christmas tree next to the donkey in the barn. I'm sure that no one was waiting in anticipation of Santa Claus coming, because the excitement was about Jesus coming, the Savior of the world, God who is with us, Emmanuel. And so I feel like it should be the same for us. We should not get more excited about Santa Claus or about Christmas trees or anything else. We should be excited to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. Now, please do not get me wrong. I'm not telling you that you're going to go to hell for telling your children about Santa Claus or for decorating Christmas tree. I love decorating Christmas trees. We have them around the house. I'm not telling you that you're going to hell because you buy gifts for folks during this season, but I do want us to be very strategic and, just call things what they are. Let's not say that we're doing a lot of these things because we're celebrating the birth of Jesus. Just say that we are doing them because they're fun or because we like to, or because it's tradition. Let's just not confuse it. We have to find a way to balance things that we do for fun and for tradition when it comes to this particular season, and things that we are actually doing to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. And I do want us to ask ourselves, are we actually spending time figuring out how we can please the Lord and how we can celebrate Jesus in this season? Or is most of our time spent decorating? Is it spent trying to find a Santa Claus for our children to take pictures with? Is most of our time spent buying gifts that most of our children are only going to play with for a week anyway. We have to be able to find a balance. And I want us to be able to say that we really do spend the majority of our time and have most of our energy in celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ, since that's who we say this season is about anyway. I just really believe that there has to be a way to celebrate this holiday and still have fun and appreciate the gift of giving and teach our children about that without lying, without glorifying Santa Claus, and without going into debt buying all these gifts that are a lot of times completely unnecessary. So that is my 2 cents. Let me know what you all think. Do you tell your kids about Santa Claus at all? Why or why not? Have you fallen into the trap of, this is the Christmas season, I'm doing everything but spending time focusing on the Lord? Or have you found a way to balance having fun and also realizing that this is truly about Jesus and he is the reason for the season? I look forward to seeing your comments, and I will see you all next week for a little TLC. Bye-bye.